Hi, Jamie. I can't wait to see you tonight at Denise's party. My name is Heather Ann Hendrickson. I'm a team leader and educational services representative with Usborne Books and More, and I have lots of books to share with you for your homeschoolers. Now, I have to tell you, I'm not going to share all of them. We have so many great homeschool references to look up. If you haven't looked at our... I'm going to do it anyway. I can't help it. Our science encyclopedia, we have a world history encyclopedia as well as a geography encyclopedia with atlas. These are fantastic references for your homeschool. I love that every double page spread has a QR code to give them secondary resources to this awesome primary resource for research. It is phenomenally written. I actually used this when I was teaching middle and high school science and math. I actually used something very similar from Usborne. So I would definitely take a look at those. They're $19.99 a piece. They are such a great value. So check those out. Okay, we're going to start with your older one who loves to read. I wanted to grab a few things that were in the realm of what he may be starting to study. When we come up, this is the chemistry of cola. We also have the biology of bananas. These are actually geared towards they're geared towards upper elementary, middle school. But some of these things are experiments that I did in my high school classrooms, or demonstrations that I did in my high school classrooms. Things on chemistry, periodic table, so many great things in here that would really be useful for that age range. So I would definitely check these out. They are such fun, and they're really just kitchen experiments. It has nothing to do with cola necessarily. Same with the biology of banana. It doesn't necessarily have to do with bananas. There's things with eggs and stuff in there as well. This is our newest one. This is the Amazing Discoveries of 100 Brilliant Scientists. I love this book. It gives controversies for scientific discoveries as well. So you think about the idea of finding the structure of DNA when everybody knows that's Watson and Crick. Well, it wasn't really just Watson and Crick, and it was one of my favorite things to teach when I was teaching biology, was that it's actually Rosalind Franklin who discovered it, and then they ran with what she did and ultimately received the Nobel Prize, where she didn't get any recognition. And now later, much later, she's starting to get the recognition she deserved for being the first to use a novel technique, which was X-ray, to be able to determine that. So these are great, great books. Sorry for the science lesson there. These are great, great books for that high school level. So check them out. Also, so you said that he loves chapter books and he loves to read exciting things. This series, The Sword of Koromari, is actually a really exciting series. I'm going to read the back. Baby. None of these are on Kenny Blackwood's sightseeing list when he arrives in Japan, but even before he lands at the airport, things start to get weird. It's not long before he discovers that Tokyo is teeming with mythical monsters that only he can see, and they all want him dead. So it's a fantastic series if he's into that fantasy like Harry Potter stuff. It's a really good series. This is also a mystery series. This is 48 hours. We have 2 in the series so far. It literally follows 48 hours to solve a mystery, and it's super, super cool. I really like that for older kids. Another great read are these graphic novels. I love graphic novels in the sense that they get classics in front of kids earlier than what they might already read them. This happens to be a Greek one. This is Greek myths, Jason and the Argonauts. It is fabulous. It is the truth. It is the story. It is the true myth. It's exactly what they say, but it's written in graphic novel form. We have so many in that genre. We have Hound of the Baskervilles, which is my favorite. We have Dracula. Lots and lots of titles in that series. So check that out. And then I wanted to throw my 2 favorites in for older boys. This is Extreme Planet, where it's going to talk about all the extreme places on Earth. And of course, it's Bear Grylls. So there's going to be some things thrown in there that Bear Grylls is saying. And it's so great. Such great information in here. So from a science teacher standpoint, that's my favorite. And then I also love this one. This is Timelines of World History. And we use this book often because of the way that it's set up. I love that it shows... So this is 1100, Southern and Western Europe, what's going on. Northern and Eastern Europe, what's going on. Africa and the Middle East, Asia, and the Americas. It's set so wonderfully that we pull it out every time we start a new chapter of Story of the World, which is what we use for history. We pull this out to see where it fits in with the rest of the world and what was going on at that time period. This is a great book. I love it. Okay, now moving on to your 9-year-old. Okay, so She said she marches to the beat of her own drum, and she's very, very active. So I went ahead and pulled a couple of chapter books that she might be interested in, but then I got some other ones too. This happens to be Game Day. It's written by an NBA star, Patty Mills, and it's about his life. He's an Australian-born NBA star, and it's about his life growing up. So the series has 4 books in it currently, and they are fascinating. I absolutely adored reading this, so be sure to check that out. Another one that I thought of for her is Lightning Girl. This series, there's 4 books in the series. Lightning Girl is all about a girl who's decided, or she has superpowers. She finds out she has superpowers in the craziest way possible. She's on the playground and her sibling is getting picked on, and she goes to rescue them. Turns out she comes from a family of superheroes. So this is a really fun read. I love that one. How about this? This is the Unhurry book. This is a new book. And it is one of those books that really gets kids to be mindful, and it's a fun activity book. So it really has time to really sit down. I know some people have said they even are starting to do it 1 page a night to really help their kids who are really super active kind of calm down before bed and kind of chill and think about things. Last but not least for her is That's a Job. I like sports. What can I do with it? She sounds like she's a real athletic, outside kind of person. And so I thought this one might be something that she would really enjoy. The idea behind this series is that it takes things, personal trainer, it takes things that we don't really think of, sports statistician, in that field, or in that kind of idea, and then it takes it and expands what kind of things you can do as this, an adventure guide I would never have thought of as a swimming instructor. So basically follow your passion and find a career that will suit you. I love that series. We also have one for animals. I did want to mention this one. This is Lift the Flat Biology. I know that for 14, a lot of people are going into biology for high school, and I wanted to share this with you. I adore this book. As a biologist by training, by college degree, and a biology and AP biology teacher, this is probably one of the most comprehensive, well-organized, small condensed pieces of information that talks about biology. It is fabulous, so definite must for a homeschooler. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tonight.